ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Matt the Franchise Live. This is the first live stream of its kind in a really long time. First off, can you guys hear me in the stream? I just want to make sure that y'all can hear me clearly. So I'll make sure like I said, this is the first test of our new system here. So it's kind of a free for all right now. Just want to see if you guys can hear me well enough, and hopefully there's no problems with the sound or anything like that. Sweet. Perfect. Well, welcome back. This is the first Matt the Franchise Live in almost, it's been a really long time. It's been almost like 5 or 6 years, I think, at this point since I've done a live stream like this. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first time I'm actually live streaming from my current place. The last time I ever did a live stream was honestly, it was a while back, and it's been a good minute since I've done an actual live stream like this. Thank you guys for coming out and watching for a little bit. This is not going to be a very long live stream. It's just kind of to get my feedback on, on doing streaming again, and try to get back into doing it as more of a thing in the future. I really want to get back to doing these live streams. I miss you guys. It's been a super long time since I've done anything like this, so I feel like it's time to kind of come back to my roots and really start to put more focus on my YouTube channel and stuff as well too, because as you guys know, in about probably a year and a half or so, my YouTube channel is going to be turning 20 years old. Let that sink in. 20 years old. Oh my gosh. It's just crazy to think that, that this is a thing. So yeah, this is crazy to think about, that I've been around this long. And of course, it wouldn't be me without y'all, because y'all are what make this account what it is. Yes, 20 years old. I have been on YouTube for almost 20 years. And on February, I think it's either the 4th or the 13th of 2006 is when I first started my YouTube channel. I've been creating content for that long. I've been creating content nonstop during some of the craziest times of my life, during the best times of my life, during the worst. You guys have basically seen it all at this point. And I'm so eternally grateful to have such an amazing group of folks here and have you guys here with me. Again, this one's not going to be super long. This is going to be maybe just about 15-20 minute live stream to kind of, just like I said, to reestablish my stuff here and just kind of get back into the swing of things and stuff. So, and I can see the chat, by the way. I see everybody with their comments. Hello, Matt. Hello, Jalen, Cheddar Chucky. Kirsten, thank y'all for watching. Of course, Air Girl, thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate all of y'all being here. And anybody else that I missed, thank y'all for watching. Y'all are so awesome. Eric, Carmen, Brackett, all of y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I really do appreciate y'all. Yeah, 20. We're almost at 20 years of Matt the Franchise on YouTube. And I think it's safe to say that we're going to have to do something really special probably for that at some point. So I'm sure at some point we'll get around to it. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of a life update and what's been going on with me lately. I figured it'd be more appropriate to kind of do it like this. First things first, we're going to be getting back into the Matt the Franchise podcast very, very soon. I have a couple of episodes lined up. One of them I'm waiting to get approval on from a couple of other sources that I asked for help on it. So there's going to be a little bit of a gap on getting that episode out, but hopefully sooner than later, we will eventually get there at some point. So you like the setup, huh? Well, this is actually another section of the room. As you can see, Jasper and Reggie are on the other side of the flag waver. We're on the opposite side of the flag waver right now, is where we are right now. So for those who are curious to what part of the room we're in the other side of the flag waver in my Jasper's Giant Star Diner, basically. Let's see. Okay, somebody's already asking some questions, and I didn't. Oh no, that's the idea. Is that the stage is it's not. This is not. This is more to be focused as an actual kind of like talk show. Basically, is what we're kind of going back into. I want to get back into that format of doing this kind of stuff, but I'm also going to be bringing back some classic Matt the Franchise stuff that I haven't done in a while. So first things first is we're going to start production very, very soon on Matt's Random Pizza Reviews, which is going to be a new series that'll be um it'll be a new series for this channel. I've been doing it on TikTok for a little while. I did the first season on TikTok, but the second season is going to be on is going to be on a is going to be here on YouTube, and it'll have a little bit more production value and stuff like that. So we're going to get more into the nitty gritty of actually really trying to up the production value. On top of that, we got other projects down the line too. I think it's safe to say I want to bring back the Matt's Let's Play videos, the Franchise Let's Play videos. We just reposted the Let's Play for that, so that all the original Let's Plays that I did on my channel back in 2015 are in a playlist on my channel now. So you guys want to go and give that a watch, please do. That kind of stuff is really the stuff I kind of want to get back into. And of course, we'll be still creating the normal content that you guys are here for. The normal Chuck E. Cheese content will always be coming out. There'll be content with Jasper, and of course, sometimes some of the stuff from TikTok will always migrate over here as well too. Like some of the content that I make over there comes over here periodically as well too. So there's going to be a lot of that coming out very soon. There's also going to be possibly we got a couple of other things down the pipeline. I'm not ready to talk too much about it just yet, but there is some other new stuff down the line that we're going to be working on very, very soon. Hello guys, how's everybody doing? I'm glad to see. Like I'm looking at my phone here which is right next to my mic stand, and I'm trying to look at what you guys are saying and stuff. So, okay, here's a good question that Corey, the Lord of the Isles, wrote. If there was a location that isn't already a legacy store, which one would you choose and why? Now, with that specifically, I would have to say that when it comes to that specifically, I would definitely say that there are a couple of games that are locations that I would pick for that specifically. I would say, for me personally, Corpus Christi back in like the 90s, in the early 90s. If we kept it like with C Stage with the flag wavers and the king in there, all of that, that's the way I would keep it. Another location would probably be Simi Valley. Simi Valley was a cool location. It had the rocker stage and the flag wavers up until it closed in 2007. And then also another location would probably be Huntsville would definitely be one of them for sure. Huntsville is such a cool location. If they kept their 3 stage, they were so awesome. Luckily, I did get to go see that location, which I do actually have videos of that location. So another one would be maybe even one of the San Antonio locations would be another good choice as well. Yes, they did have shelf remnants, so that store definitely was a shelf stage before it was the rocker stage. It's kind of cool to think about the history of that store specifically, just unreal. Pineville or Springfield could get the cheer outfit. Man, that would be cool actually to see Helen with the cheer outfit. But obviously it's not the standards, so those stores have to keep with the standards for the most part for the stages. But the main thing, of course, is that another location I think would be a really cool one that kept their stage would have been San Jose Tully Road. Like, that's one I feel like should have been a legacy store, especially with the history behind that location. Definitely Rockford would have been a cool one to keep as well, too. But Simi Valley had a lot more to offer than Rockville did, or Rockford did. But don't get me wrong, Rockford is an awesome location. But yeah, so another thing I'm going to start doing as well too is that I want to start creating original content for my channel as well too, along with some of the other content that I'll be creating as well too. So that's another thing that we'll be working on very, very soon. Well, yeah, I mean, like I know that stuff is not standard, but I just would love standard means like what it should look like, even though the blonde hair is not an official standard for the 3-stage, but for the CEC stage, it was an official standard since that was something that Cowan did when they were still around. But yes, so and then also, yeah, those are some of the locations I think that would be really cool to have kept their stages and stuff. It would have been really cool to see how that all would have panned out, honestly. Let's see, there we go. Okay, sorry, I just want to kind of move the microphone a little bit closer to me. It really would have been cool to actually see a store that actually had all of the, like a Studio C location with all 5 character variants of that. That would have been actually really neat. So, yeah, it's crazy to think there's not very many stages left, but at this point, cherish them while you can. So, but anyways, I wanted to get back on some other topics here and stuff as well too. So if the episode of the Matt the Franchise podcast does come out, I do want to also mention that if the next episode of the Matt the Franchise podcast does end up actually happening, I'm gonna forewarn everybody on this episode specifically, and I just want you guys that the next episode of the Matt the Franchise podcast is going to be a more serious dive into my life, and we're going to be talking about some stuff. We're going to be talking about some stuff in that topic, in that specific episode, that might be a little sensitive for some people, but I do want to make it clear that this is something. It was something that happened in part of my life that I want to discuss. And it will be kind of a more serious episode of the Matt the Franchise podcast. It will have a warning on it, so just to let you guys know that is just a route that I'm gonna have to go with that episode specifically. So just keep that in mind. If you do see that on that episode, that's the reason why. Because the main thing about the podcast specifically, I want to start really diving into parts of my life that are both good and the negative. So it's really, really, really important that I discuss, all aspects of my life. And that's what we're going to be doing with the podcast specifically. So just please understand, it might be a little bit of a topic that either people might not be very comfortable with, or, that kind of stuff. I don't want to get into too much detail just yet, because I don't really want to, because again, that episode's kind of on the shelf right now. I'm still trying to see. We're not, pushing any of the, any extra negativity or anything like that. So I just want to make it clear for that, just for you guys, so you guys are fully aware. So give me 1 second. I'm going to actually test something real quick. We're going to test the standby screen real quick. We'll be right back in a quick second, guys. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. we're back, folks. Welcome back. So I just wanted to go check out something real quick. I'm going to have to leave here in a little bit, but I just wanted to, like I said, my main focus of today's live stream is to just give a couple of quick announcements on a couple of things, and then also just really test the stream and make sure everything is sounding and looking good. So whenever we do eventually get to everything else, that we're going to be able to, when we go back to live streaming, that we'll be able to actually like have it steady and all that. No ChuckyCon updates at this moment. I do apologize. We're still just trying to get some stuff figured out. As well as somebody's asking if I still have the rest of the flag wavers. Absolutely. They are all still around here. They're all, I've still got all of them. I've got one of them in use right now. I've got 11 altogether. So hopefully at some point I can eventually have a place big enough to actually house all of them. At some point, that's the plan, is to eventually get a bigger place to be able to house all that stuff, and to be able to have a nice place to really display a lot of my collectibles, because some of them are actually in storage as of right now. So, but yeah, we're working on it though. I just want to make it clear we are trying to figure out some stuff for ChuckyCon, because I do want to make it happen. Nothing in this world would make me happier than being able to bring back the event and be able to entertain you guys very, very soon. I do want to say I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me this afternoon. I really am glad to see all of y'all here. We're gonna definitely be getting back to basics. Basically, we're gonna start doing more live streaming. I really want to get back again on really creating content again, and just getting back to being a content creator again for you guys, because I love making content for y'all. So I really want to say how much I appreciate all of you being here. I'm also still gonna be doing a lot of live streaming on TikTok as well too. If you don't follow me on there, please make sure you do if you haven't already. I am Matt the Franchise, all one word on there if you're trying to find me. Another thing, of course, is this is also where we'll be trying to do more of the formal announcements for stuff, whether it's ChuckyCon related, content creation related, or anything like that going forward. Is we'll probably be utilizing these live streams for that specifically, so it keeps you guys up to date on what's going on in my life. And who knows, maybe we'll actually record a couple of the podcast episodes like this too, where we're actually recording them live like this. There are currently 3 episodes. 2 are ready to go. 1 is pending. So, as far as that goes, so just keep your eyes out on stuff. We're gonna, like I said, I'm gonna really start focusing more on creating content again. There's gonna be a lot more perks and stuff. If you're a TikTok, we're gonna be starting. I'm gonna be starting to doing this. I can't even English. A subscriber thing on TikTok for little perks and stuff for if you guys want to join on that as well too. Still working on putting all that together at this moment, but eventually we will definitely be having some new perks for TikTok if you guys want to check those out very soon. It's still kind of in the works right now, so keep an eye out for that. It'll be coming very, very soon. So we're gonna kind of wrap up here in just a minute. Like I said, this was just meant to be just a quick hi, how's everybody doing? And of course, I just want to tell you guys how much I miss each and every one of y'all. It's been way too long since I've done a Matt the Franchise Live, and we're definitely going to be getting back to it very soon. As you can clearly see, we kind of now have a setup ready to go now. Now I've actually got a way to actually do this. So here we are, and we're going to start doing that, here for you guys. So again, as always, I just want to say thank you guys again for watching, and thank you guys for always being my biggest supporters. You guys are the absolute best. And as we say on the other live stream, and this is going to be also here too, it's the way we send off on every one of our other things. So as we always say, keep your head up and keep on smiling. And have a great day, guys. and we will see you guys again soon. Bye now.